Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to go over a different fund from Global X. This is an ETF that actually just stumbled across, and it has been around for a little while. It is GRCC, the Global X Growth Asset Allocation Covered Call ETF. I compared to EQCC and EQCL because it does have global exposure. You've got Canada, US, some international stuff. GRCC actually also has some fixed income. So, for people trying to de risk their portfolios and looking for some more stability, it could be another good option to look into. Has an advertised yield of just under 9% here. Going to dive into it, check out the fund profile, all that stuff. But as always, guys, nothing here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own opinion. If you go ahead and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. So, what's been going on in the market today? The day actually started off pretty red and things rebounded right at the end of the day here, guys, after the afternoon. Everything came back up. You guys can see the day ended in the green. There's just been so much volatility everywhere. As you guys can see, these big bounces, but again, decent time to own some covered call ETFs, just ride out that volatility and collect those dividends. Canoe EIT, actually, one of my main anchors, has been getting destroyed. The last week, it's actually down over almost 3.5%, which I thought was interesting because HHIS is actually up over 3.5% this week. So I guess it kind of balances each other out. So, anyways, guys, that's a little snapshot of what's been going on out in the market. As far as Global X is concerned, we have GRCC here. This is the Global X Growth Asset Allocation Covered Call. So that yield's coming in just under 9%. They've got a NAV of just over $22 and a risk rating of low to medium. So it's an 80-20 split with covered calls, guys. They've got 80% in equities and 20% here in fixed incomes. Plus, you've got that covered call overlay. As far as I can tell, this is not a leveraged ETF. They have been trading for a few years, though, so we've got some dividend history to look at. AUM's coming in at about 16 million. And one note here, guys, with this AUM and the trading volume is pretty low on this one. That is also my beef with EQCC and EQCL, is just the trading volume and the net assets are just really not that big on these ETFs yet. There's no currency hedging on this one, and the recent distribution came out at 16.5 cents. And the monthly dividends, of course, with this, guys, they're only covering about 40% of the portfolio right now. And you guys can see the yields and the options moneyness here. So this one, guys, we'll take a look at some dividends first. So 16.5 for 2026. It did get reduced from the end of 2025, but you guys can see in 2025 it was 17, 16 and a half, 16, 17. 2024, it was 15, 14. So you can expect a little bit of variability with the distributions here on this one, but you got 16% in Canadian equities, you got 37 in US equities, you got some developed markets at 20%, emerging markets at 6.5%. Then you do have 20% in Canadian fixed income. No US fixed income in this one, you guys. So we'll scroll down and see what they hold. Basically, it's similar to EQCC and EQCL in the sense that they just hold a bunch of different global X ETFs. They've got USCC, they've got QQCC, the Russell 2000, the emerging markets one, and they've got the midterm government bond premium yield ETF here, guys. So they just hold a whole bunch of different ETFs from Global X with some good diversification. The big difference here between EQCC and EQCL, well, they still have a lower AUM. The volume on both EQCC and EQCL is a little bit lower, but the yield on EQCC is a little bit higher. At EQCL, guys, you'll get the highest yield. The yield on EQCL is coming in about 12%. So that's got the highest yield. But if we scroll down to the holdings here, guys, and we take a look at what EQCC and EQCL hold, you can see they've got that diversification with developed, emerging Canadian and US equities, but there's no fixed income here in EQCC or EQCL. But if you take a look at what they hold, there's some overlap for sure with what they hold here in GRCC. I'd say the big difference here is going to be that fixed income. Now, I did go ahead and plug this into a total return calculator from Oldfish. Shout out Oldfish. He's another YouTuber here on finance channel of his own. So he's got this cool total return analysis portfolio calculator here. It's really easy to use. I've been using it a lot actually. I just put GRCC against EQCC because neither of them are leveraged. And here's what the returns came out to you guys. EQCC actually came out on top, and maybe it's that fixed income holding GRCC back a little bit. But again, guys, you do have some stability with this one. It's got a lower yield. If we take a look at the total price appreciation on this one, since October 2023, when it started trading, it's up 11.5%, as well as those distributions, and you've got a current 9% yield. So that's GRCC, you guys, from Global X. It is diversified. You've got global equities, US, Canadian, as well as some fixed income. So you kind of got that traditional split. And of course, you're mostly in equities, 80%, and then 20% on that fixed income with a pretty decent yield here, you guys. So if you're interested, you can check it out on globalx.ca. It's GRCC, the Global X Growth Asset Allocation Covered Call ETF. Thought it was interesting. Figured I'd share it with you guys. Feel free, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and I will catch you guys in the next video.